everyone, and welcome. My name is Jamie, and today I am happy to be with you for our Healing Arts session today. Wherever you are right now, I invite you to take this time just for you. So first, I want to get you in the mood. Let's imagine that we're in a cozy cabin deep in the forest. It's snowy outside and cold. So feel free right now, if you would like, pause the video, go get all the things that you need to get cozy. I have cozy blanket here. I even have my cozy stuffed animal. Oh, and don't forget a warm hot drink. Not too hot, but warm drink. All right, go ahead, pause me if you need to get all that stuff. Oh yes, and my little hat, because it's chilly out. So we're in our cozy cabin deep in the woods. Outside, snow is falling, but inside here right now, we have warmth, we have light, and maybe you even have a fire going crackling somewhere. This space right now is for us to express ourselves and simply be. So first, now that you have all your cozy goodies, we're going to do a little bit of grounding, all right? Don't be nervous, super easy peasy. So, I'd like you to sit in your chair, or you know what? Even if you want to lay down, you can go for it. Pause me and whatever you need to do, you could lay down. But if you're sitting, because I'm going to do it sitting, you're going to put your feet flat on the ground, no crossing your legs, just flat on the ground. I want you to get comfortable. I like to sit up straight. If that's not comfortable for you, just be comfy. And I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. I want you to inhale through your nose. You feel the cold in your nose. And exhale warmth out of your mouth. I'd like you to do that a few more times with me, okay? Wonderful. Now do a little visualization with me, okay? Imagine you're watching your breath as if it were wind moving across a snowy landscape. With each inhale, fresh air moves in through the wind, and with each exhale, snow settles and softens everything it touches. So let your shoulders drop. Relax your jaw, even if you need to do the little wiggles. Get that jaw relaxed. Let your hands feel warm and steady. You are safe. You are creative. And you are enough. And we're going to take this moment for ourselves. Now we need to get our creative items. So all we'll need today is a pen or a pencil or any writing utensil you may have. You want to use a highlighter that you have crayons, something with color, great. If you just have pencil and paper or pen and paper, that's great too. Pause me if you need to go grab it. While you pause me, I'm gonna take a little sip. Okay. So what we're doing today is called the winter window. And the first thing you have to do is quite easy. So with your sheet of paper, you're just going to make 4 window panes. So a line in the middle of the sheet short ways and a line in the middle of the sheet long ways. Okay? Go ahead, do that real quick. Whoop, whoop. Again, imagine it's snowy out. Maybe it is, right? Maybe it is. I just heard it's supposed to be a really snowy winter over here by me. So get cozy. we want each box, each window pane, because now you have 4 of them on your paper. We want each one to reflect something meaningful, a tiny reflection of what you see, what you remember, what you imagine, or you know what, something you hope for. So I want you could use words, you can draw it. If you are completely at a loss and like, I don't know what she's talking about, I have no clue what she wants from me, it's fine. Anything you do, I'm happy. So there's no right or wrong. You do not have to be an artist to do this. This is simply just to allow yourself to be and have a little bit of fun and creativity and coziness. Okay, so you have your 4 panes. You have your pencil. I'm going to do it with you. By all means, if you need more time, just pause me. If you want to move forward, if you're like, I'm done, by all means, zoom ahead. I'm going to put on some music a little bit louder while I do one of my panes. I'm going to do, let's see, what am I going to do? I'm going to do something I hope for. And I'll share with you after, okay? But if you don't know what to do still, or if you pause me and you need to think more, that's fine. Start doodling. At the very least, just start making marks, or start with one word, maybe even your name. Whatever comes to mind, go for it, okay? I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to turn on some music. Again, if you are not done and you want more time, go ahead and pause me. There you go. All right, but if you're done with your first pain, I'm going to share with you what I did. And I think we should do different ideas or thoughts for each one. But by all means, you could do it differently. If you're like, no, I want to do all this, whatever you do is fine. But I'll share what I did with mine. So hope resonated with me. So I used my first window pane for hope. I hope for health. All these people in these windows, I think I even put myself. Yeah, I put myself. I hope in the winter, I hope for next year, all these people have health in their life. I'm sure some, maybe even yourselves too, you hope for health and hope for warmth and not having to deal with doctors and all that stuff. I know I'll share with you, one of these people is dealing with cancer. So they're in my mind, they're on my window pane, and I just give them all the hope and love, all my warmth. I hope that's what happens. And I know I have hope and faith that things will go well. So that's my one window pane. Now I'm going to suggest something else for the second window pane. What if we did something from nature that happens in the winter? And I'll even use hope again, but skew it towards nature. So maybe for me personally, just to give you an idea, I hope for a lot of snow. Why, you ask? Because I like cozy things. Hello? Blankets and tea? Yes, please. So, and don't forget my teddy. Okay. So for my second window pane, I'm going to do something that has to do with hope and a lot of snow. I'm going to give myself a couple of minutes to do that. Again, if I don't give you enough time, just pause me and come on back. For now, I'm going to also put on music kind of a little bit louder so that I and you can create a little more calmly. So here we go. For me, I'm going to stick to my hope, but do something like related to nature for the winter. Go for it. done with your second window pane, give me a pause. Okay. But I'm going to share with you my second window pane. So, like I showed you before, or may have mentioned, I did hope for snow. So, I hope for snow. Let's see. There we go. I hope for snow so that I can make some snowmen. I have some, snowflakes going on, a little thing here to maybe sled down, and then of course work closed. That would be like one of my biggest reasons. Maybe for you guys it's school closed or canceled. Oh, that'd be so nice. I know they have virtual now, so sometimes they make us go on that if the weather's bad, but I would like some snow days. I hope for snow days. All right. So there's my second window pane of hope. Again, it could be anything else. If you don't want to use hope, you don't have to. That's just what stuck with me today. All right, now I'm going to go for another window pane. And hope is resonating with me for some reason. So I'm going to stick to hope, but let's see what else. I think I'm going to suggest our third one as a memory. Perhaps some kind of winter memory that gives us some warmth, warms our hearts or our souls, or just a memory we love of perhaps winter last year or years prior. Maybe something special happened. I like that idea. Yeah, let's do a memory, a winter memory that we love. So I'm going to have to sit and think about that one for a moment. Ooh, my birthday's in the winter. Maybe your birthday's in the winter too. That's always a good memory for me. All right. So go for it. Try to think of a memory perhaps during the winter, or if something else pops up, by all means. And put that on your third window pane. All right. I'm going to do it with you. Again, I'm going to put on some music so we could vibe. And I'll come back in a couple minutes, okay? Oh, wrong way. Put the volume down, not up. Silly me. All right, I think that's good. All right. Memory. Happy memory. coming back again after our third pain. Again, if you're not done any more time, give me a pause. Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to share what I did for my third winter pain, as I chose to do a snowy winter memory. So what I chose was memories of my birthday. So for me, my biggest treat, food treat, is pie. I love pie. So there's a place out in Brooklyn and for us, that's really far. Brooklyn, New York, that's a good trip. And oh my goodness, the tolls and the fees. Anyway, getting off track. These pies in Brooklyn are absolutely wonderful. And it's a trek. So it takes a while to get there. And even the drive just to get there is a wonderful memory that I have with my mom. She takes me. Additionally, I also love birthday gatherings. I've had people just, not necessarily a party, but maybe we just hang out at our house or at somebody else's house and gather and spend some time and celebrate. And it's just a lovely memory. And I can even kind of feel the cold in some of these memories. Like I remember wearing a coat, or I remember wearing boots, or I remember I needed something to cover my head because it was so cold out. So for me, those are some really good winter memories. I wish I could hear what you have to say. I'm sure they're glorious. I wish I could hear them. Maybe you have memories of in the snow or with family or friends, or maybe it's getting some really good gifts. You never know. All right, so we're going to move on to our final fourth window pane, okay? So let's see. I did hope as the first one, and that kind of just trickled into the rest of them. Then we did a one with nature, right? Something winter nature that we're looking forward to, or a memory of nature. And then the third one was a memory within winter. So let's see. What if the last one is a little more free, a little more creative and expressive, perhaps? Let's do that. Let's do our fourth and final pane, something, dare I say, even wacky. I'm thinking maybe something magical or funny, maybe something completely made up. For instance, I actually just did a class and this little boy made a snowman monster, creature, if you will, and it was nothing that I've ever seen before. It wasn't like those 3 balls and the carrot and everything. No, he came up with something completely different. Just an idea. Let's see. So yes, that is my directive for the fourth panel there, is to come up with something imaginary, come up with something different, fun, funny, whatever you want to do. Still a little bit related to winter somehow. So again, there's really no right or wrong answer here. And I want you to enjoy it. So if you think of something like, oh, I thought of something weird, do it. Please do it. Did I think of anything yet? Oh, I think I just did. Oh, I wonder if I can draw it well. All right, let's go for our fourth and final window pane. As I did before, I'm going to turn up the music a little bit, give you some few minutes to go ahead and do it, and give me some time to make mine. And I will come back in a couple minutes, okay? And again, if you need to go grab something, if you need more paper, or you're like, I want to go use a marker that I have in the other room, pause the video. It's okay. Go grab what you need and come back, okay? I'm going to go ahead and raise the music and start my fourth window pane, which is going to be completely imaginary. Okay. Related to winter. We're still in winter mode. Which, who wouldn't want to be in winter mode? You still have your blankets? Winter. Okay. again, if you are not done, just hit the pause button. There you go. Good? Okay. So, for me, for my completely imaginary snow-themed or winter-themed idea for my fourth and final window pane, I think I was inspired by my teddy bear. And goodness, I'm going to age myself. For you kiddos out there, I don't know if you've ever heard of Care Bears, but I used to have the cutest little Care Bears. I don't have them anymore, but I figured I'd make my own. It's actually not a bear, but that's fine. It is a Care Bear snow bunny. Look, it's even fluffy. So I have here that it loves snow, right? That's the heart and the little snowflakes. And that's supposed to be like a hot chocolate or a tea or something. 'Cause for me, I don't really drink like hot chocolate or hot drinks outside of winter. I mean, people do. Nothing wrong with it. But I don't. I like to drink hot during the cold and cold during hot. Anyway, so that's what I made. And I guess he's kind of a snow bunny Care Bear who loves the winter. And this is my final window pane. Isn't he cute? I wish he was real. Okay. So guys, we have, look at this. We have our entire winter window with our 4 window panes. And I want you to take a moment. I want you to look at it. I want you to look at what you did, what you created here. You created something related to winter nature, something related to a wonderful winter memory, something creative, and then I forget what I even said for the first one, but I think it was a hope for winter, or some wish for winter. Look what we did in the last couple of minutes. I am very proud of you guys. Maybe you guys could do this again for another season. By all means, you could just do it again. You want to make a whole nother window? That'd be great. Imagine if you make a couple of them, right? And then actually hang them on the wall. That would be really cool. But I want to remind you, the whole idea of this is that even in the coldest time of the year, the coldest months, there is warmth in you. And you can escape wherever you need to just for a couple of minutes by taking out a pen or pencil and putting it to paper. If there's any moment in the winter when you want to come back to this and just do it again, or you could zoom around on the video and pick which one you want, I would love for you to do that. I thank you so much for spending some time with me during this cold time of year. I hope that I have brought you some warmth. I hope I have brought you some joy, some peace, and I hope you enjoyed. Wishing you all the very, very best of winter. Mwah! Thank you again.